RB Televisión presenta Por las calles de mi pueblo. Conduce Ricardo el Richie Baena. Por las calles de mi pueblo.
Cordial greetings to all our RB television followers. Here we are today in a new space in the streets of my town, Zamaca, at the entrance to a very important place, Belén de Umbria, such as the foundation of the home for the elderly of our beloved municipality. In the internal part, we are already going to talk to some inhabitants there, and also with the current president, such as Professor Jose Manuel Salinas. From here, from that point, we give the change to our colleague, Catalina Rios.
Of course, Richie here, very happy visiting the Elderly Home Foundation. The invitation is also very cordial for all of you when you have a day off, a break, and come with the whole family. And let's visit these grandparents. You don't know how rewarding it is to hear those stories and those anecdotes from grandparents. So the invitation is very cordial for us to actively participate and accompany them and listen to their great stories. Well, we are now meeting the president, Professor Jose Manuel Salinas, and well, the first thing we find when we arrive are spectacular facilities. The home is super beautiful, and the attention of all the people who take care of our grandparents is also very important and very special teacher. How are the grandparents' activities? Do we greet the people who are watching us, and what has that whole experience been like as president of the Nursing Home Foundation?
Very good afternoon for everyone, for the community of Lumbrense, for all those who do not want to thank Tata Richie Live, who are accompanying us this afternoon, and learning firsthand everything that is the process at the Hogar del Anciano Foundation. That is a process that we have championed a little more than 8 years ago in providing well-being to our institutionalized older cars that reside here at the foundation.
Well, teacher, the invitation also for the community to visit the grandparents.
Oh yes, of course. Every day we have visiting hours from 1 to 4 p.m. You can come, share with them, bring them a snack, banana, be in direct contact with them so that they feel the support of the community.
If anyone would like to get involved or also wants to know what activities grandparents carry out, can they tell us a little about this?
Yes, of course, we have always had our doors open. Just let him approach to the foundation or approach me and invite us and do the analysis of what you want for older adults.
The activities that grandparents carry out in Diario Vivir.
We have active breaks, daily activities, occupational free time, physiotherapy. We have a physiotherapist. We have a full-time physiotherapist and another practicing at the Autonomous University of Manizales.
Do a little history. If we go back 3 years from the municipality of Belén de Umbria, here was the second cemetery because the first was in Alto de la Cruz later. They moved the pits here to this environment here. What great thing is it if we also make history of those who have contributed too much? Don Leonardo Ramirez was a great standard bearer of this place, where he practically gave the last few years so that the Home of the Elderly Foundation had that breadth capacity for many grandparents to come here. And Don Leonardo has also already left, but hey, Jose Manuel, with you there is also another work team. True, there are more members of our board of directors who are committed to making this go well. And there is, let's say, the possibility that the stay here will be more than pleasant.
Yes, Richie, we have a committed board of directors, the cause of those of the foundation's older adults, a board that is always willing to meetings, to generate ideas, to generate projects, all for the well-being of our community of older adults who are here with us.
Currently at this moment, how many grandparents are there here?
Today we have 39.
Men and women, how are they distributed?
They are between 24 men and
Most are from the municipality of Belén de Umbria.
the Elderly Home Foundation was created for this purpose, to be for the
That is, if suddenly they brought a grandpa from another place to say something to people who are watching us, to be over there in London or in Canada or in Spain or in the United States, and say, no man, is that I have family in Bethlehem of Umbria. But I have a relative who lives in Medellin and I could take him here. Would there be that possibility?
Yes, Ruchi. But first we have to pass all the medical services that are for Bethlehem. And then if we continue with the process, because they need prompt attention, and they must have the health service here in the municipality.
Well, Professor, the structural part of the Nursing Home Foundation here, for example, are protected from the sun's rays. That suddenly there is a, let's say, a gale, there is security here for the people who are here internal.
The entire infrastructure of the nursing home, except for a wall that we have back there, is under evaluation that could generate some risk for us. The rest, the whole structure is totally adapted for and safe for adults.
Well, Professor,
For officials,
for the people who listen to us see something very important, here is that there is a true gerontologist. There isn't
not at the moment, we don't have a psychologist at the moment, but there,
the nutritionist or the nutritionist there.
the nutritionist is hired, but only to do the minute for older adults, which is an evaluation that is personalized. So she does not determine what diet should be applied to each older adult according to their physical condition, the diseases existing in each of them.
Well, and there would be the possibility that a full-time gerontologist would arrive later, or if it would be on a seasonal basis.
But we have the first idea of generating some changes within the home, and well, obviously, when there are sufficient resources.
Well, very good. We are going to get here, teacher, to the part where the operation of the elderly's home is vital. That is the nutrition part, the food for grandparents, because we know that the ladies who are in the age part, well, they have to be, let's say, very well conditioned, very well prepared for that food that they are going to give to this grandfather, that grandmother, and this little grandfather.
They have been trained by students from the Autonomous University of Gastronomy, which we have had their presence in several semesters. So they have sometimes been evaluating more and preparing and so on. And we have excellent nutrition for older adults. This is it.
The dining room, right?
This is the dining room.
Let's move on to the question of the kitchen as a
Cooking as such, yes, sir.
And right now we would also be seeing what the bathrooms are. Yes, the bathrooms as such.
Yes. This is the employee room, but in each room there is a bathroom for older adults.
Well, teacher, we are going to invite the people who are seeing us in the streets of my town. They already know that it is RB television, that we have Jaime Duque Arquila's camera, and the addition of this program, that there is a nice place here. Condition for the people who suddenly reach a very advanced age, 707, 5, 8, 0 years old, or who have some mobility problem, well, man, here we have it.
The rule says that after 55 years you can receive with some type of disability, and already from 60 onwards, that is the regulations for older adults. A request for a quota is made, and as the quota is fixed. The family is called, the adults are called, a socioeconomic visit is made to them, and the need is determined. What are economic conditions at risk? Who sees them? Well, a group of questions that you have to evaluate there to access.
Okay, all right, folks, we're on the show through the streets of my town from RB Television. Bueno, el Hogar del Anciano no solamente acoge a aquellas personas que de pronto tienen una edad ya muy avanzada, sino también a personas que de pronto por alguna circunstancia de la vida pues tienen una discapacidad. El caso de don Álvaro Cardona es que él hace poco perdió la visión. Don Álvaro es el papá de este jovencito Sebastián Cardona, y ellos hace tiempo atrás tuvieron una situación demasiado difícil, profe, porque el niño se volvió los ojos de don Álvaro. Prácticamente eso lo sabe mucha gente. Entonces él tuvo dificultades para estudiar y tal cosa, y ahora, gracias al profe José Manuel y a la Fundación Hogar del Anciano, pues don Álvaro está aquí haciendo parte de los integrantes de la Fundación Hogar del Anciano. Profe, bonita esa gestión de tener aquí a don Álvaro, que pues en este momento sufre de la visión, de no tener la visión, pero ustedes también ya lo tienen acá, donde se siente bien, y también le dan las clases de bastoncitos, como usted dice.
Richie, don Álvaro se ha adaptado muy bien a todo lo que es el tema de la fundación, lo que es manejo de bastones, un grupo de personas con problemas de visión, y fue gracias a Belumbrenses en USA que mandaron los equipos y ellos mismos se están capacitando en el manejo de bastón y otras herramientas.
Bueno, muy bien. Sebastián, ¿qué tiene para decirle a la gente que nos está viendo a través de Por las calles de mi pueblo, de que ya usted está un poco más tranquilo y agradecido por lo que ya han hecho aquí con su señor padre? También agradecerle al comercializador de plátano José Gaviria, que ha sido también un bastón muy importante para que estén ustedes acá.
No, pues agradecerle a todas las personas que nos han colaborado, y pues sí, es algo muy bueno porque pues yo tengo más tiempo para el estudio y cosas así, y pues acá a papá lo van a cuidar mejor que de lo que yo lo puedo cuidar en mi casa.
Bueno, muy bien, como lo pueden comprobar, palabras de este jovencito, de este niño, que le ha tocado luchar, le ha tocado bregar mucho para que don Álvaro esté bien, pero hoy acá ya tiene otra opción muy importante, y es acá en esta casa de fundación del Hogar del Anciano. Entonces, don Álvaro, ¿quiere decir alguna cosita por ahí? Afírmele por ahí para que...
Pues darle las gracias a todos los belumbrenses, a José Gaviria, que ha sido para mí un padrino muy colaborador, y gracias a él estoy aquí, y aquí muy contento porque pues con los medicamentos mantienen muy al día, con el aseo, con el baño, con todo, con la comida muy buena, muy a tiempo, entonces todo está muy bien, gracias al Señor.
Bueno, ya vamos terminando Por las calles de mi pueblo acá en este sitio importantísimo y de mucho reconocimiento para Belén de Umbria, esperando que la gente que nos haya visto pues sepan de que aquí no solamente hay tranquilidad, sino que también hay muchas necesidades que nunca dejaremos de recibir. Bueno, vamos a hablar con doña Ana Orozco García.
García.
Ella es la reina del adulto mayor. Hace poquito estuvieron de fiesta, ¿no, doña Ana?
Sí. Ayer.
Ayer, sí. Bueno,
ayer
miren,
también nos despidieron con natilla.
Sí, qué bien. Bueno, doña Ana Orozco García es la señora madre de doña Gloria, la profesora de la vereda del aguacate. O sea que ella es la suegra de don Fabio. Vamos a saludar a la gente que está fuera del país, la gente que
Claro.
Mira,
Empecemos por Londres.
eso, ¿a quién va a saludar en Londres?
A mi familia.
La familia.
La familia mía vive en Londres.
Miremos la cámara.
Sí.
¿Y a quién más? ¿Qué nombre se
A
recuerda?
Estados Unidos.
En los Estados Unidos.
España.
Bueno.
México.
¿Qué personas, a quién quiere saludar así con nombres de personas?
A otro país.
Otras personas, nombres.
Acá en este pueblo.
Donde quiera, doña Gá.
Pues quiero saludar a mi hija y a mi yerno, que son los seres más bellos que yo tengo.
Bueno, muy bien. ¿Y contenta que fue la reina del adulto mayor?
Sí, yo no sé cómo fue eso, que subí como loro al palo.
Como loro al palo.
Como así.
Para que vea. Mire, vea, esto que nos dice doña Ana, mire, vea, eso nos hace recordar que muchas personas que están acá en la actualidad son enciclopedias, porque aquí hay mucho conocimiento, hay mucha sabiduría. Doña Ana, gracias por compartir con nosotros.
Con todo el corazón.
Y bien, saludo para dar a la
Con todo el
gente.
corazón. Vea, yo les digo una cosa. Quiero a la occidental como quererme yo mismo. ¿Por qué? Porque de ahí ellos son los que me pagan la pensión. Yo trabajé 29 años en la occidental y turismo por Colombia en la costa 10 años.
Vea, para que vea cómo nos vamos dando cuenta de cositas así. Bueno, muy amable doña Ana, y aquí compartimos, amigos, desde el Hogar del Anciano, agradeciendo a la gente que nos patrocina.
A ustedes
estamos agradeciendo
también.
a Taquería Tacomis, muy pronto abrirá sus puertas al público en Belén de Umbria por la calle de Trocadero. Estamos agradeciendo a Fabio Rodríguez, a Café del Duque 1925, precisamente ahorita nos van a dar un tintico aquí muy sabroso, y también a Luis Carlos Trujillo Tindas y Fabio Rodríguez, ya lo mencionamos. Bueno, también, entonces amigos, y a la gente que se quiera vincular con nosotros, muchas gracias amigo. Hoy, desde la Fundación Hogar del Anciano, en el espacio Por las calles de mi pueblo.
Mi pueblo.
Ay, tan bella, María.
RB Televisión presentó Por las calles de mi pueblo. Conduce Ricardo el Richie Baena. Por las calles de mi pueblo.